Hi. Did you like making the movie?
Aselton.
Or when Mommy was making the movie, what were you doing?
Aselton.
Were you hanging out with Mumsy?
Aselton.
What were you doing?
Pops. Aselton.
Hi. This project got started because I am an actor and I wasn't working. I just had a baby and I was really frustrated because my phone wasn't ringing, and it's not like my phone has ever really rung that much anyhow. So I was just really excited to work again, and my husband, Mark Duplass, was like, make something. Just pick up a camera and make something. And I thought that was really all well and good, except for the fact that I'm not a writer, and I'd never made anything before. And then I was sitting on the floor of my old house with a really good friend, and he was complaining about his relationship, and the sort of concept of Freebie just came up. We thought, I don't know, wouldn't relationships be so much easier if you didn't have to deal with all the talking part of it?
My name is Dax Shepard, and I'm an actor in the film.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You play Darren.
I play Darren.
Mm-hmm.
Last name is yet to be determined.
I don't
Is it
think
determined?
No.
Okay. Darren Shepard. Darren Dax Shepard.
How did you come to the project?
Well, I had known personally executive producer Mark Duplass. We are ping pong friends and occasional breakfast friends. And he called me out of the blue and said, my wife Katie and I are doing this movie, and we're starting tomorrow morning. Do you want to be involved? I will email over an outline. And I said, yes, I would like to be involved. And he said, do you want me to email over the outline? I said, no, I just want to be involved. And I read the outline maybe an hour before I went to set for the first time. Well, this is by far the most unique experience I've ever had acting, because the way it was shot, there was 2 cameras typically going at all times, and there were huge chunks of time where I actually had forgotten that we were being filmed, which has never happened to me while I'm working. Partly because I'm not a great actor, and then secondly because usually it's a very intrusive process being filmed. But I know the first night I worked on the movie was a dinner party scene, which is at the beginning of the film, and there were 8 or 10 of us at this dinner party, and the cameras were just kind of roving, and the takes were like 30-minute long takes, and I would have full 10-minute chunks where I would actually be arguing with somebody, and I would lose track of the fact that we were actually filming something, and then I would just kind of catch the camera out of the corner of my eye, and I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened, where I was legitimately at a dinner party.
Dax was incredible. He came on board a couple hours before we started shooting, and it was like I was in a relationship with him for years. Like, it was just instant. We instantly cared about each other, and it wasn't like one of those things where it's like, let's create a backstory and let's find out, like, how did we meet and when did we fall in love? It was like, no, it was like, boom, we were there. And it was, I think our second night that we shot was the night that we did all of the bedroom discussions of when we were going to come up with a freebie. And it was the easiest scene I've ever shot. And when we were talking about it, and when I had initially sketched out that scene, I was like, how the hell are we going to make this work? Like, how on earth are you going to believe that this couple is going to go through with it? And somehow, laying in bed and like being this far apart from each other, it just worked. He was unbelievable, and I feel like in a lot of ways, like, he just knew this story better than I did. Like, He was awesome.
Tell me about your experience making Freebie. Making Freebie was...
Awesome.